Hello, my name's Pastor Len Smith. I'm interim minister here at Shepherd's Heart Fellowship in Osceola, Indiana. Today we're continuing a series called Brethren Brush with Greatness, based on a book written by Frank Ramirez. And today we're going to talk about a singer. His real name was Otis Whitman. He was born in 1923 and he passed on in 2013 at the age of 90 years. Now, some of the younger generation might not remember Slim Whitman, but some people of my generation and older might remember him. Over the years, he earned the title of America's foremost folk singer. He had his first #1 hit, not in the United States, but in the United Kingdom in 1955 with the song Rosemarie. By staying on the top spot for 11 weeks, it set a record that lasted for 36 years. The success overseas led to an invitation for Slim Whitman to join the Grand Ole Opry in 1957, along with an appearance in the film Jamboree. Otis Dewey Whitman Jr. was born in 1924 in Tampa, Florida. After serving in the Navy during World War II, Whitman worked at a Tampa shipyard, but also performed with a band called the Variety Rhythm Boys. Even after he was discovered by Colonel Tom Parker, who would later become Elvis Presley's manager, released his first single in 1948. Slim went on tour, became a regular on radio, but it was still necessary for him to keep a part-time job. Within a few years, however, with the release of songs like Love Song of the Waterfall and Indian Love Call, Whitman finally made enough of a mark that he could perform and record full-time. His career was fairly productive and he enjoyed a good deal of success. But in 1974, he called an end to new recording, figuring things had run their course. Surprisingly, though, when he filmed a commercial in 1979 to coincide with a greatest hits release compiled by Suffolk Marketing, things took off for him again. His album, All My Best, sold more records than any other album marketed on television. He followed that a year later with Just For You in 1980, Best Loved Favorites in 1989, and 20 Precious Memories in 1991. Slim toured extensively in Europe and Australia, and as recently as 2002, he set out on a tour of the British Isles, where he remained as popular as ever. He was an active member of the Jacksonville, Florida Church of the Brethren. He was a deacon and appeared at the Church of the Brethren annual conferences. Slim has never presented himself as a perfect saint, but his choices to avoid songs about drinking, cheating on a marriage, or deliberately living beyond the bounds of the Christian faith have served him well in the long run. Again and again, when his career seemed over, a fact that never overly distressed him, or has risen again to the forefront not by remoting himself, but by sticking with the songs he authentically loves. Take the Slim Whitman test. Buy, borrow, download, or otherwise obtain, legally by the way, one of his albums and play it. It's great to be able to say that Slim Whitman was one of us of the Church of the Brethren. Thank you for listening to this story about Slim Whitman. We hope you might want to join us some Sunday morning for one of our life application classes at 9 a.m. or for worship at 10 a.m. And keep on singing. Thank you.